This wrap-up brought to you by Red Robin. What's up, boy my web? It's Jess, and welcome to my first comic wrap-up of 2015! So, the first comic I read in the month of January was Miss Marvel issue 10, because when it came out originally in December, I was away and had no iTunes money, so I had to wait till I got home. But it's okay, because this issue was amazing. This continues on with the Generation Y story arc. Don't want to be too spoilery, but in this issue, pretty much, it's like finally they battle out. What I particularly like about this issue, there's a couple of moments where, like, Kamala just says some stuff, and you're just like, whoa, that is profound. Maybe even deep. I don't know what the right word is, but it's just really unexpected, sort of. But at the same time, not. If that makes any... So you'll understand when you read it what I'm kind of talking about. But yes, I really enjoyed this. Next up, I read Batgirl, Robin, You Won, and this is legit my favorite comic I've ever read. I mean, I guess it's two different stories. In my first comic wrap-up I ever did, I talked about Batgirl You Won, because I brought the individual issues digitally on the DC app thing, and I had read, like, 2 issues of Robin You Won, but finally, I read all of it in one sitting, I guess. It's pretty much like the origin stories, but not, well, it's more, like, Batgirl You Won is definitely like an origin story, like, you see her become the Batgirl, you know, but Robin is already sort of Robin at the point of Robin You Won. It's all just him, like, his first big mission, I suppose. Robin You Won, at least for me, I mean, it might be different for you, which is very emotional, especially like the 3rd issue. I nearly cried at one point during reading Robin You Won. Whereas Batgirl You Won isn't really like emotional. I mean, it's emotional. No, not really emotional. It's you just sort of, it's a different feeling. You're very excited for Barbara, you know? Like, there's the stuff she talks about and how people like make her feel less, and she wants to feel like she has to prove herself, and you know, she's sick of people thinking she's like the small little girl or whatever. I highly recommend this comic. Highly recommend it. Next, I read Batman and Robin Volume 1, Born to Kill of the New 52. I really liked the series. Really enjoyed it. I guess the best way to describe this is what I wrote when I posted a picture of it on Instagram after I read it, was like, in which Batman isn't the best father, Robin is kind of a pain, and a whole lot of blood. Great read. But it has a really cute moment at the end, like super cute moment at the end. You should read this if you like Batman, or you like Robin, or you like Batman and Robin. It's pretty funny at some points too, like David has a couple of lines I just laughed at. Next, I read Teen Titans, issue 6 of the newer New 52 incarnation, I suppose. It's linked in the description below of my written review on this if you want to read that. But basically, I really enjoyed it. We finally get to see new Power Girl. Like, it's been teased for like 2 issues, and finally we see Power Girl. Next up, I read Thor, issue 4. Basically, what happens in this issue is that, you know, little Thor guy up here comes down to be the god and is like, to this new Thor, what's going on? Like, he's pretty mad that, you know, he's lost his hammer and now someone else has taken them. Can't pronounce it. Meow. I don't know, I can't pronounce it, but you know what I'm talking about, right? You know, his hammer. And, you know, they start fighting, and then he realizes that she actually kind of deserves it. But I enjoyed it. I'm gonna finally enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the other 3 issues, I mean. I don't know, I'm still sort of working that out. But that being said, it was still, you know, great. So, one of my favorite things about the series is, like, the art. It's so gorgeous. I don't know if you could tell. I think it's really pretty. And lastly, we have Gotham Academy, issue 4, which I do have a review, so link in the description for that. Basically, though, Gotham Academy is one of my favorite series that's going on at the moment. Like, I'm really enjoying this. Apparently, sales are kind of low, though, at the moment, so please support this, because I don't want it to just end, and, you know, there's a bunch of other people who like it and don't want it to just end, so if you could just pick this up, that would be nice. Basically, it's, I don't know, it's hard to describe what's going on, but basically, Gotham Academy is like a mystery supernatural series following Olive, Silverlock, and Maps Mizuguchi around Gotham Academy, because weird things are happening in Gotham Academy. I mean, it is in Gotham, let's be honest. Weird things happen in Gotham all the time. I mean, this is a really good issue. I haven't read, like, anything like a mystery kind of genre since I was, like, a little kid, and that was, like, Nancy Drew and, like, the Babysitters Club mysteries things. So it's been a while since I actually read, like, a mystery, but I mean, I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure this is really good. It's suspenseful, it answers some questions, but then gives you, like, 50 more questions, and so I have no idea where this is actually going. But yes, please read Gotham Academy. It's great. It's just great. And the art is adorable. The characters are adorable. I love, this is Maps. She's like my fave. I love Maps. Maps is great. So, that's pretty much what I read in the month of January in the comic book world. Let me know any comics you read. Feel free to recommend some comics for me. Tell me what you thought of the comics I read, if you've read them, and just any other questions about any of the series I've started or continued or whatever I read this month. And until next time, bye!